Good morning, it's Diane, and this is Smorgasbord Thursday for your everyday wisdom. And we are going to be working with the Magical Unicorns Oracle cards, which are part of Doreen Virtue's card decks. And I love this deck for a couple of reasons. One, it is very child friendly. And I have a lot of friends whose children are crystal children or rainbow children and are interested in getting them a deck of cards to play with, even at the age of, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And this is a great deck to use for that, but it's also wonderful for adults. And so I am shuffling these. And the card that comes up is Listen to Your True Feelings. And we're going to talk about this from the perspective of an adult. And the message on it says, don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. And the message that I'm actually getting is it is time. We are going through such an energetic ascension. I've been mentioning that for quite a while. It is time for us to learn for ourselves what is true and what is not. And our society, particularly the American society, has been teaching a lot of fear-based thoughts, that the world is a horrible place, that life isn't fair. There are so many, I mean, I could just go on for days, but I don't want to. That's why it takes me a while to come up with something, because I don't think that way anymore. But there are so many things that we are taught in this society that are very fear-based. And they meant well. The people who taught us meant well. But we're all starting to realize that they're not true. We're starting to realize that the world exists in whatever way our thought create it to exist. And so if we want to experience love and compassion and forgiveness and freedom, then we think in terms of love, compassion, forgiveness, and freedom. We don't hold other ones down. We don't hold people to standards that we don't hold for ourselves. We don't have expectations of others other than to be love. We simply create a world that is the world that we want it to be. And so this is a time for you to really sit and get quiet and listen to your true feelings and reteach yourself some real realities about the world. That the world is not a scary place, that the world is not unfair, and all of the other things that are that we're taught. Ask yourself what's really true for you, and then start to practice that. And so that's the message the magical unicorns want us to understand, is simply look at the rules that you've been taught in your life. And you can forgive the person who taught them to you, or that's not even an issue, the person who taught them to you. Just look at the lesson and say, this isn't true for me anymore. What's true for me is that God is my source, that love is the only thing that's real, and that I am here to experience love, compassion, and forgiveness. And the rest of it is just a bunch of hoo-ha that our egos have tried to convince us is real. So, um, so you just caught on to a Dianism. I always say hoo-ha. Anyway, have a wonderful and blessed Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the Magical Unicorns reading. And like I said, if you have a child who is interested in tapping into some of the divine, this is a great deck to start with. And there's another deck that I also recommend, and it's the fairies oracle cards as well. They're wonderful, very sweet, very gentle. And so if you have children, this is a great deck to pull from. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow on Freaky Friday, and I have no idea what's coming up for that. Have a blessed day.